welcome back, BTS Army. And today we have Taehyung. That's right, V has released his new music video for Friends. And I see we have the end in Friends, so we're gonna find out what that stands for. But I am thrilled about this. I've been anticipating this music video, and it's finally here. So now I get to witness it, and you get to hang out and watch it with me. But I'm really excited. So I wore this hat specifically for this video. It's my favorite hat, so I wear it a lot, but I wore it very specifically for this video because it's my favorite TV show and I love BTS so much. I also remember how RM mentioned that him watching the Friends TV show helped teach him English, and in turn he helped the other members of BTS learn English. And BTS was on the Friends reunion, so I really loved seeing that because I love both of them so much. But I'm excited. So thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you're having a good day. Hopefully watching this with me makes it even better. Much love to you.
For the weekend, but wound up with you instead. Back here again, got me deep in my feelings, where I should be in your bed. You and I go back to like all night, it's like forever. And you let my loneliness, yeah, keeping me together. So wouldn't it make sense if I was yours and you could call me your baby? But we say we're just friends, just for now. Yeah, but friends don't say words that make friends feel like more than just friends, just for now.
So V is feeling really lonely right now. He lives alone, he wakes up alone, he goes through his day alone. And him being out in public, all he can notice right now is how everyone around him seems to be in a relationship. And he's seeing all of the affection that they are displaying, all this PDA, and there's a lot of it, that is going on right now. But he feels like he is surrounded by it. And as we see in the camera here, he is actually in the center of it all. So all of this kissing and love making that is going on around him, he's feeling all of that sexual tension, all of that lovey-dovey relationship stuff that's going on. And he's not a fan. He's not a fan, clearly, by the look on his face. He's not thrilled about that. And rightfully so. I've been there. I understand. And it's definitely not a good feeling. So he is longing for companionship right now. And perhaps it's with one of his friends that he wants to be more than friends. Because typically, if you are friends with someone, especially if you're best friends, you share a bond unlike others, and you feel as though you want your souls to become one. And usually, if it's a very good friend, you are just you're one soul, but in two bodies. So two bodies, one soul, because you're so compatible. And that is what V wants right now. And what is going on with this banana here? Because I think that they're eating a banana split, but how did the proposition come about to eat a banana like that? I want to know what that conversation was like. But we're seeing all of these relationships around here, and it's people from all walks of life. It's not any one type of relationship. It's different dynamics in relationships. There's It's not just male or female, it's everyone. He's feeling the pressure from everyone and feeling that need and that longing for someone else. We saw that he smacked the ring out of the hand during the proposal. He was so over it, he said, "Get that ring out of here. Get that ring out of here. No, thank you." He couldn't even pay for what he was trying to purchase at the convenience store because there was too much making out going on.
Got me deep in my feelings, where I should be in your bed. You and I go back to like all night, it's like forever. And you let my loneliness, yeah, keeping me together. So wouldn't it make sense if I was yours and you could call me your baby? But we say we're just
And look here, what these flames represent. You see this love? This is that fiery passion. This is the fiery passion representing the love between them.
friends just for now. Yeah, but friends don't say words that make friends feel like more than just friends just for now. Now I'm over pretending, so let's put the end in friends just for now.
So he wants to put the end in friends, as in end the friendship and become more than just friends. And when you change the dynamic of your friendship with someone, especially if you want to become a relationship and, express your love for one another, however that may be. And a lot of times people will choose to be friends with benefits. That never works out because one person catches feelings for the other. And if it's not reciprocated, your friendship is never the same. So once you change that dynamic of your friendship, there's no going back. So the end in friends, he's saying, let's end the friendship and make it a relationship. But also, if that relationship doesn't work out, the friendship is over. So one way or another, there will be an end to Friends. And also, there was an end to the Friends TV show. And yes, I did cry. So there's a couple meanings to that.
Now I'm over pretending, so let's put the end in friends just for now. Yeah, but friends don't say words that make friends feel like more than just.
Well, there was certainly an end, and that is not the one I was expecting. I mean, look at these people around him. They're completely oblivious to what just happened. They're so in tune with their own world that they tuned everything else out. V was the exact opposite. He was not focused on himself. He was focused on what everything and everyone else was doing around him, even so much that he turned around and was watching these other couples' passion, and a car came straight at him, and he didn't even notice until it was too late, and then his life flashed before his eyes. And, I mean, look, they're still making out, and these people were getting ready to make love on top of the car that just ran him over. That's absurd. And in those flashes before his life, there was that banana again.
Friends feel like more than just.
Right here. Right. I had a banana for breakfast, and this is completely changing the way I look at eating bananas. This is how I'm going to eat a banana from now on. The fact that they would show this right before tragedy strikes is bananas. Oh, wow. Listen to how the audio slowly fades away. As he's losing consciousness, you hear his voice fade. Because it was really making love to our eardrums. I mean, it's so soothing. Listening to V and his voice, I could just calmly and comfortably fall asleep at night. But I listen to BTS and V all the time, especially when I'm making food and I'm in the kitchen. I put on BTS and I just vibe and I dance. It really is love making to our eardrums, and these people were taking love making on a car. But listen to that audio, how it slowly drops out.
More than just I'm not supposed to get too close to feel emotions that we're feeling now. We're slowing down. Yeah. But once we cross the line, there's no denying you, and I can never turn around. No, we'll never be the same. You and I go back to like all night, it's like forever.
Look at that. The dynamic has completely changed. So V is now, he's found his friend, and they have took the next step in their friendship and made it a relationship. However, everybody around them, there's the contrast in emotions. They're not as happy. They're not showing that compassion. In fact, they're arguing and they're fighting. But look at V. Now that he's found happiness, he doesn't see that because he's tuned that out now. Whereas before, he was so focused on seeing all the happiness around him because that's what he was longing for. That compassionate happiness, the love for his friend and a relationship. So that's all he was focused on. And that's typically the honeymoon phase when it comes to relationships. But inevitably, there will be arguments. It does happen. And it could start over just something so little. It could be a silly little argument, and there are very drastic and bad arguments. But V was not focused on that because that's not what he wanted. He just wanted someone to be there with him, to share love and happiness. And now he has that. But look at everybody else. The total 180.
Emotions that we're feeling now. We're slowing down. Yeah. But once we cross the line, there's no denying you, and I can never turn.
Oh, and that right there, specifically what he says, once we cross the line, there is no denying you and I can never turn around. There's no going back, and we talked about this just a minute ago. Once you change the dynamic of your friendship and make it a relationship, it's never the same again.
Yeah. But once we cross the line, there's no denying you, and I can never turn around. No, we'll never be the same. You and I go back to like all night, it's like forever. You that.
I mean, look back here. So these couples are actually fighting. He hits her with a bag of popcorn, I think.
When I go back to like all night, it's like forever. You that my love.
Yeah, so the couple that was making love behind the counter, they're still too busy focusing on each other. However, that did not change his happiness. They were throwing a bag of popcorn at each other, but this one right here, she is putting her hands around his neck and choking him. So that's very extreme. If your relationship ever gets to that point, leave. Don't ever deal with that. Don't ever put up with that. My stepmom did that to my dad when I was younger, and I stepped in the middle of that because I was not having any of that BS. But don't ever let it get to that point. Also, this guy is like 12 feet tall. He looks like Tyson Fury.
Go back to like all night, it's like forever. You that my loneliness, yeah, keeping me together. So wouldn't it make sense if I was yours and you could call me?
And look at the fire here. The fire.
So wouldn't it.
Now, remember that fiery passion for their love? That fire has now turned into that rage because they're arguing. So again, even the meaning of the fire has shifted completely.
Make sense if I was yours, or you could call me your baby. But we say we're just friends, just for now.
Well, when he hits those high notes, good grief. Oh my god. Come on. I love his voice so much.
You could call me your baby, but we say we're just friends, just for now. Yeah, but friends don't say words that make friends feel like more than just friends, just for now.
Wow. Look at all of this chaos. And at the middle of it, they're still happy. They're not focused on what's going on. They're completely in their own world. Once again. This is so smart. This is a very crafty way to show the dynamics and the contrast between the two. So intelligent. And also, this is not IU. So I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, where is IU right now? Because if this was perhaps maybe a precursor to the Love Wins All music video, which is a masterpiece, this would be IU. Because if you noticed in the Love Wins All video, no matter what was going on around them, they were still happy. And such is the case here. Let's run this back a little bit. Oh, and you and I go back to like 09. I was thinking, now, isn't 09 when BTS formed as a group? You and I go back to like 09. Wasn't that? It's either 2009 or 2010 when BTS became a group.
Like all night is like forever, and you let my loneliness, yeah, keeping me together. So wouldn't it make sense if I was yours, or you could call me your baby? But we say we're just friends, just for now. Yeah, but friends don't say words that make friends feel like more than just friends, just for now. Now I'm over pretending, so let's put the everything just for now. And if friends don't say words that make friends feel like more than just for now. And we're over pretending, so let's put the
So in the end here, even though his world had completely changed, it's still the same result in the end. Let's stop pretending. Put the end in friends. So let's stop pretending. There's also an end and an ending, which we just got again, in pretending. Wow. So oh my goodness. I love this dude. I love V so much. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that little smirk, too. That little smile. Oh, I love him. I love him. So that was incredible. That was really incredible. What a very thought-provoking video. Puts a new interpretation. I mean, I've heard of the end in Friends before, but the way he showed it, the new interpretation and giving me a new view on it was so incredible to witness, especially everything that's going on around him. And we notice here, he wakes up with himself because in the end, it's time to focus on yourself. You're not really ready for a relationship until you learn to love yourself. Be comfortable with who you are first before you start focusing on others. Because regardless of whether he was alone in the beginning or he was with someone in the second half, the result was still the same. But if he learns to focus on himself, perhaps he would be able to realize that he wouldn't end up getting hit by a car, hopefully, but he would be able to realize that he can still find true happiness even while he is alone. Instead of feeling lonely, be happy that you're alone as well, because everybody needs me time. Everybody needs that time to themselves just to decompress. And the smirk on his face shows that he is happy in the end. So in the end, it may seem like a tragic ending, but look how he wakes up and the smile on his face. It's actually a happy ending. So thank goodness it wasn't a sad ending. Whew, you had me there for a second, V. Oh, I really enjoyed that so much. And it sucks that IU wasn't in there because that would have. But I still enjoyed it nonetheless. I love BTS. I love V and the love making that they do to my ears. It's always a pleasure hearing them. Thank you, V, for giving us this and making me think of Friends again. But once, like he says, don't say things to friends that make the dynamic of your friendship change. Because once you do that, you put them in a position to either leave and end the friendship, or you get together, and either way, there still will be an end to your friendship. But it was a happy ending. It was a happy ending, okay? So thank you, V. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you tuning in. I've had some requests to start a Patreon and do more K-pop, more K-dramas, all of that stuff, because you guys want me to see those. So if you have any suggestions for the Patreon and would like to join, let me know down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and interpretation on the music video. But those are my thoughts. Yeah, either way, I hope that your day is going well, and hopefully this made it even better. Much love to you, BTS! And V are me.